Let's start with a quick background. I began my career in well-being on the provider side. We had a small chain of wellness centers in the Puget Sound area, and what we learned very quickly was that the patient experience was a key driver towards better outcomes, far more than just the intervention itself. This aligned really well with the work we saw from Nobel Peace Prize winner Candace Pert, who made the breakthrough connection between our limbic system and our immune system. That connection plays a critical part in our ability to fight off disease. In other words, happier people have more white blood cells, a primary defense system in the body. We also learned that since people only interacted with the health system on an episodic basis, for example, only when they were sick, they were limiting their understanding of the daily behaviors that contributed either positively or negatively toward overall health. As we entered the corporate well-being space, we were shocked at the disconnected and alienating experience. It was right then we decided to build the most inclusive, connected experience by igniting the whole population to be the best they can be. We call this the Be Great at Anything experience. Simply put, changing anything in your life, whether it's your career or your health, requires behavior change. And we've been working on that behavior change model for over 25 years. Fast forward to today, as it turns out, we now have a massive ally, consumers. Well-being is a $4.2 trillion industry. We have whole categories and brands competing and differentiating with well-being. Everything from airlines, hotels, restaurants, to well-being as a tourism subsegment. We have consumers making buying and career decisions based on well-being, choosing to use their dollars to vote for sustainability and personal health. So naturally, we would find it quite amazing that there is no clear solution winner in corporate well-being, even after more than 30 years. With the explosion of technology and digital health, the innovation and traction is still less than stellar. We have zeroed in our focus on this topic and concluded that the industry is still very alienating, disconnected, and wrought with extrinsic rewards. At Eduro, we continue to double down on well-being. We entered this market on the promise of proactive well-being for everyone, and today there's so much opportunity to get this right. I'm excited to share that we have 3 critical factors as we think about winning in well-being. First, holistic, second, intrinsic, and thirdly, native. Holistic. This means the whole person and the whole population, not just those at risk. This inclusive approach meets people where they are with the things that are most important to them when the time is right. Intrinsic. We simply need to stop paying folks to jump through the corporate wellness compliance hoops. This is probably the toughest one, but exactly where most of the opportunity lies. Native. Coming from the provider side of things, this is the most exciting. What native means here is that the experience stays with one coordinated team working with you from one source of truth.